Hello! This is my video sharing how I do mixed modes, Massacre, Hardcore, Rifted, the Keep, starting from wave 22. The reason I start from wave 22 and not wave 23 is because just for the extra upgrades on my towers. I don't know if I actually need it, but I just do it for precaution's sake. Like, it's not gonna, it won't take you a whole lot extra time, like an extra few minutes. Like, it's okay. I'll be using PDS and harpoons are the main two towers I'll be using. These are my PDS stats: 5.8, 11.68, 5.97, and 6.68. My target prioritization is set to special. Next up we have harpoons. With my target prioritization set to fodder. These are my stats for them: 5.17, 10.96, 5.45, and 7.37. Which is good enough for this. I don't know if you can do this with lower stats, but these are my stats. So feel free to experiment. But I'm pretty sure this could be doable with a bit lower stats. I don't know how low, but lower. Next up is my snare auras. That's all I'll be using for my monk. So the stats aren't insanely important, but these are them anyway. And we also have traps. I'm going to be using poison traps. So again, they don't really, my stats are not extremely important, but these are the stats for my poison traps. And yeah, that is really it. I'm only using those towers along with buff beam. So let's get into it. Let's go mixed mode, the Keep, Hardcore, Rifted, Massacre. Starting from wave 22. Let's go. So we want to start off with a reflection beam right here, just a nice 1DU. Behind this reflection beam we're going to be placing a harpoon, and right behind it a PDS. This is sufficient enough for this area. The PDS obviously helps wherever. Did I just hear that animation twice? I heard it placed. Oh, what? What? But parallel from this, right here, we're going to be placing 3 harpoons in a row right here. Hopefully a better placement than I do. And put a 3DU buff beam right here. And a reflect to reflect both these towers and these towers. Just a 1DU to here should be sufficient, and there's one more 1DU to protect the crystal and the front of those harpoons right there. And there's one more right here. This reflect is to stop ogres, if they do spawn up here, from shooting a cobalt at these 3 harpoons. Next up we're going to put a poison trap right here. I'm going to place 3 auras. Oh, wrong character. Place 3 auras. One right here, one over here, and one over right here by this tree. Next we're going to move over here. We're going to place a snare aura just so it's half covering this rock. Swap the traps, place one right here along with another one just to help with wyverns. This is more of a precaution. This isn't needed, but you know, an extra help. You know, extra help doesn't hurt. You know, so this is fine. And then put an aura on this little branch right here to help with the copters and the wyverns. Then we're going to come over to this rock and we're going to place a PDS right here along with another. A nice buff beam there. Swap to the harpoons. We're going to put a row of 3 harpoons yet again right on this rock in front of the PDS. Now we're going to buff all 3 of these with a single 3DU buff beam like so. That should buff all of them, yes. Now reflect right here. Make sure it's 1DU. And one more reflect going up this wall on a really awkward angle, but it does work. So yeah, that's this area. Coming over here, we're going to place a poison trap at this entrance to cover those lanes, and one on this rock to cover these two. Wrong monk again. I'm going to place in the snare right in front of this crystal, and we're going to place one more in snare to help with the copters. Well, the copters aren't a huge deal because we will be destroying them from the wall. I will show you that later, but it's dealt with wyverns and any airborne mob, along with the fact that it covers all of these lanes and slows down the natural movement of all the mobs. I'm going to place a 2DU reflect beam this time along this edge. I'm going to start with a PDS, swap to harpoons. I'm going to place a row of 3 harpoons right here. 1, 2, and 3. Swap back to buff beams. It's 1 3DU and another 3DU buff beam right there. And with this extra 1DU that we have left, just for precaution when it comes to any mages, archers, or ogres that happen to come from this direction or this little lane right here, we don't have to worry about this lane. This lane does not attack this crystal, it just goes straight around here, and that's what those harpoons are for, and the snare aura. So when it comes to these two lanes, see these little cracks right here on the step, these two specifically. I'm going to use them and just walk forward as far as you can and do a 1DU across the crystal like this. 1 second. So as far as you can, as close to the crystal as you can, right there. Whenever mobs stand here, they'll be shooting towards the center of the crystal, and if you place a reflection right here, obviously it stops that, and over here it stops that as well. That's a general trick you can use for any map, for any crystal. If you're trying to protect it from 2 lanes that are coming at it like this, you can place 1DU reflect and it blocks it from both lanes. It is very handy. And with the mana that I have left, I like to upgrade both of these buff beams to level 5, like so. Come over here, upgrade the PDS once, and upgrade both of these buff beams to level 4. Then we come over to these buff beams, we upgrade one of these to level 4 and one to level 5, and the remaining 200 we will use on these 2 PDS right here. And with that, we're going to jump on this little stone. There, you can in fact basically walk across this. It's just a little map environmental thing, and use that just to get up on this wall. We're going to stand right here next to this little guy. This is going to be our friend right here. He's very cute. Tell him he's cute. We're going to be standing right here. I'm going to be taking out the copters that spawn there and there. We just want to pre-fire right at this branch here. You don't have to pre-fire, I just pre-fire because I know where it spawns right here, and start the wave. I should take out that copter really quickly. We move over here. Take out this copter really quickly. We want to destroy portals as they spawn, if possible. Oh, a little bit of lag there. That is not your video, that is my game. My PC is not very good, so my recording is not going to be amazing. But we'll just have to make the destroy the portals, take down the copters, destroy the portals, take down the copters. And by the time you've taken out all the copters, it should be about halfway through the wave, and then your defenses can basically just take on the rest of the wave. You don't really have to worry about a whole lot. And that is all the copters done. Basically just survey and close any portals that open. If you don't have as high stats as I do, you can obviously run around this wall and, you know, help out wherever you want. Like whenever you see an ogre like this, just sit up here and just shoot down at it. It can throw cobalts up here at you, but they're very easy to dodge. You just step to the left or step to the right. It's very easy. But that is the first round over. And to be honest, it's basically rinse and repeat from here on. But I will show you my upgrade prioritization, how I like to upgrade all my towers. Look, it's kind of careless. I don't really have a specific like order I do it in. I'll just show you when the round is over. So when the round is nearing a close, the path I like to take up mana is just collect any mana that's sitting up here. Use your boost, grab the mana over by this door, and basically just circle. I'm really bad at movement, I'm sorry. Just basically circle around the edge of the map. Simply. There's not really a fast way to do this. So right here we're gonna upgrade both of those to max. Oh, not bad. Gonna upgrade both of these buff beams to max. Basically I'm gonna upgrade one to level 5, one to max, and then spend the remaining on these towers right here. My upgrade priority is the PDS. To be honest, that's more of a gut feeling than a logical reasoning. I just kind of feel like they should be upgraded first because of their general, like just because of their range and their special priority, and special mobs tend to have more health. So I just think it's a better idea. I'll stay with you for the start of this round. Obviously we start the round, a little bit of lag, some recording. Take down that copter, we move over to this one. The portal should spawn after we take down this second, or there we go. Right there, take down that portal. Let me take down the next copter, hold my aim. Take down this one over here. Destroy the portal as it spawns. Take down this copter, destroy that portal. This is basically all you'll be doing up until the boss spawns. And yeah, well, I assume you catch the drift. You've watched me do this twice. If you want, you can go back, but it's literally just rinse and repeat up until the boss. So I'm just going to skip ahead and I will come back when the boss is about to spawn. So we're back and we have 30 to 40 enemies left. I'm going to quickly upgrade these towers before the boss spawns. And the trick to the boss, I kind of choose the boss. The trick to the boss is you hit him until he goes down, you place bait over by the tree, and because of the way his targeting works, if you stand over here, he will just stand there. And you can stand here still and shoot him. I'll show you. It is very simple. It should really get patched. It just makes this map so easy to farm. So effortless. If I just get him down like that, over here, I place the bait and I run as quickly as I can over to this side right here. And he just stands there. Look at him. Look at him all helpless. All submissive over there. Doesn't do anything. I can just stand here and shoot him until he dies. And if you have decent DPS and the fact that it's on 4.5 billion health, you should be able to take him out before he retreats. I definitely can, and you'll see that right here. Me using my hero boost to just melt his HP as quick as I possibly can. Very simply, very effortlessly. Got his HP right down 100 million. And oh, he's running away. Back here, there you go. And that is the map. It's very simple. As long as you follow my build and my instructions and you have decent enough stats and you follow the rule with the boss right there, you should be able to farm this map yourself and get some really good Arcanist helms, which I have gotten in the past. Let's see if I get another good one right here. Right here. It's not horrible. Nah, it's got no power on it. That's pretty bad, to be honest. That is pretty tragic. But, you see, I can just keep farming it until I get a good one. That's the cool thing about this, so. I hope this video helped you. I really hope it did. I hope you can now farm the keep as effortlessly as I can and get yourself some really good gear and that bonus difficulty. If you don't have it, it's very valuable. So, yeah, have a good morning, day, night.